lot of the feedback I've heard is that it looks absolutely hideous, and definitely some of the outfits were next level. I noticed like someone who looked like Sebastian the Crab. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you enjoy shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll super love it. To show you first my outfit of the day, I'm wearing some Rollers East Coast flare jeans and just a simple black skimpy top, pretty boring. And then my cardigan is from COLLAB, and my bag is a Chanel mini rectangle. My boots are from the brand Dear Francis. Guys, I'm not sure whether I should like bleach my hair again or get a new hairstyle. I'm in a bit of a hair rut at the moment. Do you guys think I should dye my hair back to peroxide blonde or keep it this natural color? Because I actually don't mind having it tied back in this kind of simple way. I think it's just really easy to maintain. But it does look, I don't know, a little bit drab. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing with my hair. Maybe I should get it cut like a bob, like maybe I should get a fringe. I wanted to talk about the latest Louis Vuitton fashion show for men's. It's a 2022 show. I think it's spring summer. I actually can't remember. But anyway, guys, I first saw some sneak peeks of it on Instagram, and you know, my first impressions of it was, you know, Louis Vuitton is going crazy, looks like a rave party. I saw like a lot of fluffy rainbow things and iridescent, and it kind of like, I love that stuff, guys, but some of the things just looked like this was my first impression of really hideous, and it just brought me back to like high school when people used to go to like rave parties with those like fluffy pants, which, oh, like that was not my scene. But anyway, so yeah, then after that I watched that short movie by Virgil Abloh, and I was a little bit confused, to be honest, because yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys, like I'm the kind of person that I love, you know, very superficial fashion shows, like, you know, Chanel 1995, where the models are spinning around and strutting their stuff, and you know, you see the clothes, you see the fantasy, and I love that over the top kind of fashion show style. Whereas this kind of short film, it was something you had to really kind of understand the symbolism in it, and maybe, you know, the message or the themes in it, and the clothes weren't as much the focus. I feel was more like what the movie was trying to say. There was like references to, like, I guess people said there was a lot of references to hip-hop culture and something about samurais and like cutting off people's heads, and just, I don't know, I didn't really know what was going on, to be honest. I should read more about it. But I thought I'd briefly go over some of the highlights of the clothes and bags in this collection, or mainly the bags, to be honest. And so I took some screenshots of pieces that I found kind of interesting. I noticed on some of the straps of bags there was places to put extra things. So on the straps of this backpack, for example, you can see there's like a little drink bottle holder and like extra kind of wallet stuck to the straps. And I guess this is playing into that whole multi-pochette kind of utilitarian theme that, you know, we've seen with the Louis Vuitton, you know, last year and that sort of thing. So they're still playing with that, you know, multi-function pouch look, which I guess is something they've done a little bit of a twist on it with the backpack straps. Now, I think a lot of this collection had kind of skateboard things through it. I don't know, I honestly don't know what the theme is, but there is a bag that looks like it's shaped perfectly to fit a skateboard, which I don't know, I guess that's kind of cool. And also a bag that has a perfect section for a tennis racket. Also, guys, I guess this could be handy if you're like, you know, Roger Federer or something. If you want a Louis Vuitton, you know, tennis racket holding bag, then, you know, I'm sure he's the perfect ambassador for this kind of bag. I think that the main kind of hype part of this collection is definitely the Nike collab part of it, and there's a few kind of Nike Air Force and Dunk shoes. I'm not a sneakerhead, guys, but I do have some Nikes, and they are very, I guess, trendy, and you know, there's this whole hype beast community thing that's happening in the last few years. Like, maybe it's been happening like for my whole life, I don't even know, probably has. And definitely those sneakerhead collectors are gonna go crazy for this Louis Vuitton x Nike shoe combination. There are some shoes that actually look really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I noticed there's some green ones with the green monogram which look so awesome. Like, I would totally wear these. I think I'd look a little bit like a hype beast, but I do have some Nikes, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a bit of a poser wearing them. But I guess I'll just show you what Nikes I have since we're on the subject. This is my one pair of Air Force Ones in pastel, and I bought them because they're pastel. And I did notice on like places like Depop and that sort of thing, people have been like cutting out Louis Vuitton monogram and putting them on Nikes and stuff. So I feel like that's why like Louis Vuitton just thought, you know, screw it, let's make our own Nike kind of collab anyway. I also have these, I think these are Jordan Dunks or something, the low ones. And I got these because I liked the silver and black combo, and they're actually really, really comfy shoes. So I understand why they're hyped, because they are like really comfy. But I don't watch basketball, guys, so I feel like I'm just, you know, trying to be hip wearing them. But I do think they look cool, and I think with these kind of Louis Vuitton collab sneakers, you know, it's something that Dior did as well. I actually think the Dior ones looked a little bit more designer, whereas these kind of almost look too similar to the actual just plain Nikes you can get. There's a red version as well with the subtle monogram through it, and the blue, I think there was a few shades of blue. There was also some damier designs which look a bit crazy, but yeah, I think yeah, they're definitely gonna be hype shoes. It's a little bit predictable that they've done it, but you know, they know that they can sell them, and it's gonna create hype for the whole collection. So it, you know, it's probably a smart move that they've finally collabed with Nike. Does it make the brand look a little bit cheap? Maybe, guys, but as I said, Dior have done it before, and I don't think it affected, you know, Dior's brand kind of image. So why should it affect Louis Vuitton's? I mean, yeah, I guess it's something that people would love to buy, so they're just kind of delivering, I guess. Also noticed a very interesting looking backpack that looks a little bit like a briefcase, and also reminds me of Japanese schoolgirl backpacks. I can't remember what they're called, but I actually had one because I was really into like Japanese stationery and just Japanese clothes, and just, I don't know, that whole schoolgirl look a few years ago. And I had a Japanese schoolgirl backpack, and it had the same kind of little plate in the front where you could like put your name in. And I feel like this is definitely inspired by that, because there's that whole samurai element to this collection. There must be some influence of Japanese culture, and I feel like this is maybe loosely based on a Japanese school kid's backpack. I really like this new style. It looks like it has a top handle and a little zip around it, and again has that same little nameplate section in there, which is pretty cute. And there's also going to be a few colors in this bag. So I noticed a yellow one, a monogram one, which looks really cool, and it has those like fluoro accents on it, which, I don't know, again, it kind of reminds you of a rave party. It is that there was this kind of white theme with those Roman numerals on the bags, which definitely reminded me of a collection in 2015 that Louis Vuitton released very similar bags with these kind of Roman numerals and white color. So I think there is a bit of reference to some of the 2015 collection bags as well throughout this runway show. And there's also a Nike bag. So it's an orange briefcase, and on the luggage tag there is a swoosh symbol. So, you know, any Nike collector out there or hyper beast would probably be tempted to get the Nike Louis Vuitton bag as well as all the, you know, Jordans and whatever. I think you could even store your sneakers in this briefcase. That would be such a flex. So, And I think that the orange monogram is quite striking and effective, so yeah, it looks good. For skateboarding kind of section of the collection, there is quite a lot of brown monogram pieces with fluoro accents. I noticed another extra small key ball in there with some kind of spray painted X's on it, and some, you know, just some regular, I think like the soft trunk bag. I noticed a little nano sac plat up there as well, just the usual ones they've been bringing out lately, and of course like the trunks. And yeah, they're all just got these like little bits of graffiti elements on it with the monogram. And I actually think the monogram in these pieces is not your typical brown monogram. It's more of that vintage drawn monogram. It's kind of like mixing modern streetwear and vintage together, which is an interesting contrast. Kind of aluminium looking toolbox bag thing, which interesting. There's a lot of kind of silver glittery elements in this collection as well. All the glittery elements are actually really pretty. There's a damier kind of print with full glitter, like it looks like glitter spray paint all over it. Now I'm not sure if this glitter is the type that will like flake off, but it looks super effective. And my favorite is probably this keepall with the random lemon charm on it. Like, wow, this is just like too much for my eyes to handle, but I really think it's quite interesting actually. But yeah, I would love to know how that glitter is actually put onto the bag, because there's nothing worse than buying a glitter item and just getting glitter all over your house. Like that is, I don't know, that is very irritating. One of the main things that I noticed in this collection were these like ombre iridescent spray painted looking bags, and they come in many different colorways. There's a soft trunk in some sort of a rainbow pink, green, blue combination, and it looks as though there's like a color shift to it, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the way that the paint has been put on this bag. And yeah, this little purple and pink one is really cute. Love that. That looks like an extra small soft trunk bag. Actually like this a lot, to be honest. I'm not sure what the price point of these pieces are going to be, because this looks like a leather piece, but yeah, this is actually really nice, and I think it would appeal to girls and guys. And something that I really like, this amazing keepall in like an aquamarine color with, I don't know, fades up into like this really nice like minty green. Absolutely amazing. And we've got these fluoro colors as well, which quite striking, and the purpley colors, really amazing, guys. As I said, these little fruit charms are really cute. And you know, I noticed a lemon, an orange, and I think I saw a few other fruits as well, so they look especially effective when you put them on the keepall bags. There was also kind of a sustainable keepall. I think this might be made out of some sort of printed silk or something, and it features this like mountains kind of panoramic view, which looks really pretty. I think the colors are very, you know, they're quite pleasing to look at. The beautiful blue and the pink, and you have the like nice green trees. Very serene kind of bag. And one of the strangest bags in this collection was a koi backpack. Now, again, I think this has got to do with the Japanese kind of influence in this collection, and you know, the koi fish is you know, something you'd find in some sort of Japanese pond. And I guess this is not for someone who just wants, you know, a casual bag. It's definitely like a statement piece, but interesting, and definitely something that brought a flavor to the collection. So yeah, guys, what did you think of some of the bags in this show? I feel like a lot of the feedback I've heard is that it looks absolutely hideous, and definitely some of the outfits were next level. I noticed like someone who looked like Sebastian the Crab, and then there's like, yeah, the ready to wear is absolutely out of this world. Like, it's just like, whoa. But I think if you really kind of water it down to just the accessories. Maybe some of these like small little bag charms and even like the Nikes and stuff are a little bit more wearable for the everyday person. And I even particularly think some of those smaller soft trunk bags and maybe even like the Petit Sac Plat in this collection could be something that, you know, the main public would love to buy. And I noticed there's definitely a lot of collectors kind of pieces as well that would target those like really wealthy people, like, you know, those trunks and that sort of thing. And they are quite, you know, different and unique to what Louis Vuitton have done before. And in a way they are looking quite young and street style, which I don't know long term is going to work for the brand. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like the direction that Louis Vuitton is going with their menswear? Let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!